Welcome to online worship at First Presbyterian Church in Conrad, Montana. I thank you for joining us for worship today in this unusual time and invite you to continue the process that we've had previous weeks with online worship. I invite you to begin your worship with the preparatory prayer as printed in your bulletin. Again, welcome to online worship at First Presbyterian Church in Conrad, Montana. I have several announcements for you today. First, I'd invite you to make this a worshipful experience. I'd invite you not to be doing other things as you commit this time to worship. This is a time that we dedicate or we devote to God in worship and in focus on Him. And I invite you to take this time to do that with your household, whether that's a single person in your household or several people in your household. I invite you to sit around and focus upon God during this time as you would in worship in our building. I'd invite you as well to pick a leader who will lead the parts marked 1. Everyone can participate then in the parts marked all. You might consider a new leader again this time, perhaps even a youth that is in your household, should you have some youth. As I've mentioned before, and as obvious, we can't collect the offering very well through your computer. We don't have online giving set up, though we're investigating that as a possibility. I'd invite you to go ahead and mail in your offering, or drop it in the mail slot at the church, or even drop it in the office if we are open. I thank you for many of you who have contributed to the church in this rather unusual time. And with that, we'd also like to know, as you encounter hardship, whether that's that you fall ill during this time, whether you have financial hardship or other hardships that you might experience, please let the church know. We stand ready and interested in assisting you through this challenging time. I do expect that our online worship will be extended beyond April 10th, which is the extent of our movement to online worship at this time. However, we're waiting for the governor to extend his announcement before making that call. I'd invite you to watch the web or call the office to get updates regarding that. And I'd invite you to do the same to get other updates that may come up. We're looking at opportunities that we may try to incorporate into Holy Week or beyond. And that would be a good place to find announcements about that may come in between worship services. I do also intend to post the readings for Maundy, Thursday, and for Good Friday, and I'd invite you to find those online so that you can read those and reflect on them, perhaps even journal regarding them, and make that a worshipful experience as well, as we can offer our normal Maundy, Thursday, and Good Friday services here in Conrad. We did get one question this past week about the prayer list and whether that'll be printed in the bulletin. Because this information is provided online for anyone to access, we're not including that in those materials, but we do have a prayer ministry, and I'd invite you to call the office so that we can give your name and your prayer request to that team as those requests come up. If you would like to be a part of that prayer ministry, please let us know about that as well. We'd love to put you on that list and have you continue to pray for the church, for our world, and for our members. Let us now continue our worship with the call to worship.